Look,
I just wish I
let's
could
get
go on
into
Instagram.
it.
Yes, sir.
Let's
Go ahead.
get into it. Let me
Yes,
turn you up a little bit.
yes, sir.
All right, so you had a tremendous weekend. I saw the pictures. Of course, we had Dr. Rock on last night, so
Yeah,
you participated in that, and that
definitely.
was an incredible endeavor. Um, and you also your last show was in Chicago, so let's walk us through all 3 nights because I know it's 3 different crowds,
That's
but it was
right.
the same result. It was greatness. So let's walk through it.
Well, with God's grace, man, we had a ball, man. We came there, we showed out, we did what we did. And my guys, Dean Morrow, Gil Morrow, Jimmy Chang, of course, the road manager, Leroy Glenn, all of us, we made it do what it
Leroy.
yeah, we made it do what it do, man. We was able to go ahead and stomp the yard, as they say, and all the shows that we needed to do. And it was like bang, boom, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And the crazy thing is, Scarfo, I was doing all this with a hurt toe, man. I hurt my toe on Thursday playing basketball. So now, literally, I thought it was a hairline fracture. With the doctors and everything, it wasn't a fracture, wasn't broke, so that's good. But it was a high sprain, and it was swollen. So I had to making it worse 3 days in a row wearing shoes, stepping for an hour and all that, running back and forth. It was like, wow, I finally got a blue foot joint on my foot right now, resting in the house. So I finally get to rest on it all week, man. We'll back on stage next weekend. So at least we got a week off.
Oh yeah. So
You know,
would it come from basketball?
basketball, big boy came right down on it, man. It was like, yo, man, this is yo. I can do it.
Well, basketball. People forget it's some things going on while you're playing.
It's a brutal sport. It could be. It could be a
So you never
sport.
know how it can all turn out. By
Yeah.
the way, you ain't lying. The gram is set on fire.
This is what I'm saying, bro. And if I could go live on my joint, man, it'd be nuts, man. But go ahead. But you always got it on fire, so it is what it is.
Oh
And that's
no, it's gonna always represent
oh yeah,
because
because of
you
you,
know,
because of
of
you.
course, and I did my homework, so I always check on all the Philly artists, and I always invite them. If I miss them, it's
Yeah,
because I just didn't run into them
yeah.
or
That's
whatever
what I
the case is. But I always invite the Philly artists. I'm from Philly. Been
all
an
day
artist
long,
for
baby.
years.
Philly all day, baby.
Philly all day. And, this is what I like to do anyway. This is how you connect. This is how you gain an understanding with people because, some people think it's all about them, but, some of us have to be the ones to break the ice and create a unity.
Yes,
And
sir.
that's what I'm about now in my life anyway. So,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm proud
so
of you, man. I love this show, man. I be tuned in every time you do it now, man. It gotta be the glory. You got a banging show, man.
yes, sir. You know what? It's been a lot of talent. You know what? Shout out to Chi Town, the real 5900 Lou. He came on last week. So that's Chi Town right there.
Yeah,
And I'm quite sure a lot of these people that's on here right now on Instagram is the people that you know.
yeah, yeah.
So,
Blessings, man.
but we set that up though. Remember, I
Yeah,
told you, I
yeah,
said, you know what? I have to figure out
yeah,
how to do this on Instagram
yeah, yeah.
because that's technically where everybody is at.
Everybody's at. Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
the older crowd is on Facebook.
Facebook, right? The younger crowds on Instagram. That's why it's important to have both of them popping, man. You know what I mean? Look, Dean is on. He said, "I hear you, Corey. The opponent was 306 pounds. Fell right on my foot. Told you." It was a
Wow.
300-pound ball, came down, did a layup, came right down on my it's hard to explain, on my toe.
Yeah. I mean, it happens. Remember the game, there are elements in the game as you play.
Yeah,
And it's just all part of the game. People keep thinking, oh, when you're running up down the court and
yeah,
it's anaerobic, but it's not. Your knees twisting, your
yeah.
body's twisting. This is how you shaking it off. So I know about basketball. So I know anybody that's really played it, no, it's more going on than just running up and
That's
down the
right.
court.
The Reezy said he on both platforms. That's right, Reezy. He looking on the Grand Man
Yeah, I
Facebook.
see him. Reezy's on there, of course. Shout out
Ding,
to Reezy, the
look how
songwriter.
look how Scarful got our picture of Ding. Ooh, Scarful, your promotion is the best. I thought I was the best promoter, but wow, yeah, promo. I mean, probably the best. You're the best promo guy. Period. Like that's wow. And they called me the best promo guy. A lot of them.
Well, I
But
think what it is, I'm good with a little bit of graphics,
right, but that's yeah, but that's what it is.
graphically, and then I just know certain people have crowds,
Yeah,
and that's all. Because it's weird because it's been a lot of artists on here, but as you can see, all the artists don't come back.
right.
You know, but what I would say is I know for a fact that like Mondays and Tuesdays, this is probably because of the summer. You
Yeah,
know, these are the
that's
best
it.
2 days if you're gonna pull
These
it
are
off, and then Wednesday, but Thursday it's gonna be tough unless they really got people.
yep. Because Thursdays people hanging out in karaoke bars and hanging out, summertime. So you picked a great day to do this, man. Mondays and Tuesdays would definitely be great. You know what I mean?
Oh
All
yeah,
you
oh
know.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
so
what are your favorite songs that you like singing
woo.
when you talk about the intruder? Because each crowd feels it a little different every time. I know it is,
That's correct.
but I already know Always Love My Mama
Yeah, yeah.
is the
But you know what?
song.
That ain't even my that's not even in my top five favorite of us intruder songs. I just know it's a crowd favorite, for the ladies, of course. My favorite is I Wanna Know Your Name. That's my favorite intruder song. Then, I love the love ballads where you can really show your voice. All I Always Love My Mama, as you know, because you're a singer yourself, is a talk song. You can talk sing that.
Yeah,
But it's just fun and it's just the words that was just, staple. But mine is I Wanna Know Your Name, Friends No More, United,
yeah,
what I mean, Stronger, the love ballads. I love the love ballads, man. They really sing together, where they can really hear the vocals and you take your time
yeah,
and you pouring your heart out to them. You know what I mean?
yeah. That's definitely. You know what? You don't really hear because you like to sing with the conviction part.
Right, right,
So
right,
so I'll always love my mama is more like a sometimes I
right,
feel
right.
this
Talk singing.
bad.
Right, it's just talk singing. I'm
Yeah,
not,
yeah.
so
So
for me, it's like Jay Reezy will tell you, even when I write catchy hooks that be like talk fancy or rappy style that the rapper want, Reezy be cracking up. I be like, Reezy, am I singing good? He be like, yes. He be like, you just so used to singing. So if it ain't
yeah,
no real singing, I be like, man, it ain't like I gotta be killing it. Like, I gotta just really sing. So it'd be like, it's different. But
yeah.
you know,
But you know what? Though? You never know. You never with to me, you're not going to ever get the humility out of yourself unless you're singing something that's real.
right, right,
Like it
right,
has to be a real love record. It
right.
really does. Um, and I know though that's also emotional for either a guy or a girl, depending on what kind of night it is. You never
That's
know what
right.
type of day you
That's right.
had,
That's
and
right.
some of the songs hit chords.
That's
And I
right.
know that for a fact that
That's right.
especially if they playing it off that
That's right.
band,
Come on now. You see,
ain't
Dean
nothing like the
said, I
band.
want to know your name is his favorite as well. Dean just said that. Dean is the base of our group. That man, he's an icon himself. He'd have been all over the world, two times, man. 73 years old, being able to still be with me. I've been their front man over 20 years, a long time, Scarfo, as you know, and I'm only 42, so that's a beautiful thing to be able to say that.
Oh yeah, you still got it in you.
Right. I was 17 when I first started with the Intruders, man. And I was with the other set first. Shout out to Mears, Irvin Mears. He gave me a shot at 17 years old, and it was just like, wow. And that's what it all branched off. And been with Dean and them since, I think, 2005. So that unit. But, I've been with the Intruders a very long time. And they've led sing every year except for the first year. You know what I mean? They put me in the
Yeah,
front. I
you
blazed.
was fortunate though because even the first day I met you,
Yeah.
I knew you always had that old soul
Right.
voice.
Right.
So you
Right.
you always so you definitely was a 50s, 60s,
Right.
70s
Hey,
studier.
Scarfo, if I was in that era, you and I both know I'd be a millionaire. They think I make money now. I'd have been a quadruple millionaire back then because my competition would have been the Teddy Pendergrasses and all them, the Sam Cooks and all them, and I'd have had fun with them guys. I wouldn't even look at
And the
Sam.
hits, they would have gave you those hits.
Yes, see, Leon Huff got a few Teddy Pendergrass in the vault records that I've cut. Two of them. So it's a lot of things, that people don't even know about. Even if he don't ever release them, he had a good time doing it with me. He had a beautiful song he wrote to his wife. He had me and Jay Reezy over there helping him finish writing it and
Yeah.
do some chords and do the record. There's a lot going on behind the things that even people don't know because I can't say unless they release it. And then it's funny, today I just signed another contract. I'll be at the Met Theater, which is the biggest theater in Philadelphia.
Oh, the Met? When you at the Met?
I just signed a contract today. I can't tell you who's going to be on it because I might get in trouble.
Is it solo or the group?
No, I'm solo. It's not the Intruders.
Okay.
But I'll just give you a snippet. I can't say who, but you should get an idea. I'm gonna say to you because you know me. One of the headliners is one of my favorite and one of your favorite 90s R&B groups. That's all I'm saying. You can't say it. I told him I wouldn't leak that. But
yeah.
Talking about it, I only got 2 or 3 favorite 90s R&B groups, so just put one in your mind. One of them's going to be.
Yeah, definitely.
And I'm headlining. Shout out to the opportunists who gave me the opportunity, Mel Wells, and it's going to be a real big concert. Artists I can name because you already named a few. Freeway going to be there. Of course, Gillian Waddle. They're the host in the entire Met Theater. They gave me a 15
$1 million worth of game.
Yeah, they gave me a 15-minute set, so it's going to be like huge. You know that. This is the other side of Corey Wims when I'm the king of hooks. You know what I mean? Or the TSOP, however you want me to call it. When I'm
You always was doing that though.
Right, that's what
always
I'm saying.
doing it. Yeah.
This is when I'm doing my solo gig, and I'll call Jay Reezy to do a song with me if you don't mind. If he ain't on tour, I'll get one of my rappers who I got a song with. You know what I mean? To fill up that 15 minutes and give them a whole side of me. So it's gonna be a beautiful thing, and that is June the 26th. So. Yeah.
Wow.
It's a big deal.
That's a big deal down there. Anytime you mention the Met, the Met is one of the best theaters.
I'm headlining.
And if nobody went in there yet, you gotta experience the Met.
Headlining. Shout out to Suzanne Christine is also headlining.
Okay, Suzanne. I've been trying to I gotta get her on the show. I talked to June. I told her
that's my folks, man.
I just gotta swing, because I know y'all all know each other.
Right. Me and Suzanne both sang with Patty. You seen that?
Yeah. But you know how I first met her? I was actually on the mic at Benjamin Franklin High School, and she was getting ready to sing the national anthem, and then I realized who she was. Like we were communicating a little bit, at the time, but I didn't realize it until and that particular night or day. That was the Villa Holiday Classic. Wale was there, Meek Mill.
Oh wow!
I was doing the games like that for real.
Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, so I was always a mic guy though.
I'm about to say you've been around too. You've been about it, DJ and everything, all types of stuff, man.
Oh yeah, DJ'd and everything, and I know music. I know music.
Yeah,
I know music.
Yeah. So I just signed that today. I finished that. 4 days later, my Intruders, we in Arizona for 6 days. 6 days, 4 shows out there, 4 different casinos. Come on, man. God beautiful. We travel the world every month, man. We right back on stage next week in the 25th. But right after I finish that Met Theater, we'll be right back in Arizona for 6 days. And then we'll be in Georgia for 3 days when we come back from Arizona. It's just crazy. Yeah, God keep blessing us.
And you know what? It's crazy because, I was doing music for so long, and it was always in me. It was always in me to always still give some type of a way.
Come on, brother.
Back to the game. You should never leave the game in vain. Yeah. You should always stay in the game and root for people.
Come on now.
If you don't root for nobody, don't expect nothing to be rooting for you.
Well, let me tell you something. The word says, this is the word, I ain't get to preach it, but the worst, one of the worst sins, because it is a few worst sins. People don't know in the biblical that even though we know there's 10 commandments and we know the sins that he named, but God do have a few sins that he really hate, and that's envy, jealousy, because he feels you should already know whatever he could do for you, you could do for, whatever he done for him, he could do for you. So you're not supposed to be jealous of nobody. What they get coming to them is what they got coming to them. God bless them. You can't, feel jealousy of that. You'll never get nowhere. It's a lot of singers that, today that are stagnant and stayed in one spot. And that's because of many, many reasons. I've been truly successful because, number one, as we both know, I talked to myself in the game. I'm a self-wide promoter of myself. I broke the doors down all by myself. No manager, no nobody, no team, none of that.
Yeah, I've seen you.
You know what I mean? For years. I was the face of Philadelphia for a very, very long time as a solo male singer. Everybody knew my name right from the beginning. Any singer knew when you seen Corey Wims, oh, that boy gonna come bring it. And you knew if you was coming up and do a show against me, I'm a hard act to follow. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. So at the end of the day, I knew what you was about long time ago.
You know, yeah.
So only thing you doing is just enlightening people that didn't know you.
Right.
Because you've been doing it. We all been doing it. We all been doing it, and everybody is still. It's funny because when I see Nick and them, and I met Nico and them a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Well, baby boy Nico.
Yeah.
And June knew them, and that's how I met them. That's how I met them. Christine, I kind of knew. I knew her like I knew you whenever I saw you.
Right, of course, right.
But it was just all about this. What's up? That kind of stuff, all the time back then. And to me personally, I did that with everybody that would let me in. Because who don't want you in don't want you in.
Right, that's
yeah. So, and I'm still that way. But the funny part is, I become more open to even people that I didn't really was all that cool with.
Listen, let me tell you a true story, and I know Reezy's on here. The way me and Jay Reezy met, who's now my best friend, for all the years he's been my best friend. Some people didn't want us to meet because remember he's a singer as well, and we do come from a time where in the city of Philadelphia it was all about competition. In that era, a long time ago, almost 15 years ago, people didn't want me and Jay Reezy to meet. They thought that they was telling him I would be too cocky. This is we know I'm cocky, but I'm saying they was telling him I would be too cocky to meet him, and they would tell him, oh yeah, whatever they would tell him, then they would tell me the same, like, yeah, you don't want to meet Jay Reezy, he's Mr. R&B. They would try to make us not want to be with each other and meet each other. Even though it is competition, it's okay to be friends. Just like you.
Yeah, they put that separation in
right.
there.
And me and Jay Reezy became the best friends. You know what I mean? Jay Reezy will do anything I ask him, and I'll do anything he asks me. You know what I mean? People don't even know so much stuff we do for each other behind closed door because no note need to be needed on a pad. Need to be kept. So he's my best friend. You know what I mean? God took away Danny a very long time ago, and I wouldn't say replaced because that's a harsh word. I'll just say he sent me another gift of a best friend in Jay Reezy. And Jay Reezy, as you know, greatest songwriter that I know. And if you don't know him, he's definitely the top 5 greatest songwriter anybody know in the entire tri-state and in the world. Jay Reezy is writing for the Country Boy right now. Like so many things he do that you don't even know if you don't follow his career. But my single Wife You, that speaks for itself. So
you got Dean Morrow said, let's talk about Wifey, the singer.
That's right. Well, Jay Reezy, once again, the great mind that he is, the great pen that he is, he came up with the whole idea and the story. Talk about my lady, my fiance now, who I'll be marrying this summer. But God's grace, like you see, Reezy just says, far beyond music. I love you, bro. Humbled. I'm more humbled. This is a whole different, you know what I mean? Well, man, it's just like, wow, Wife You just, a song I needed, man, refreshing. Everybody knows I sing the oldies. Everybody knows I can tear stage down, and everybody know I'm known for hooks. But I lacked on doing solo projects because I make enough money touring and doing all the things I'm doing. So you be like, oh, well, hell with the solo project. Jay Reezy, man, you got to get a solo banger. Give him one. And now I just exploded with one that is doing a lot of things. Like I said, it just got me at the Met Theater. So, and many other things. It got me in Juneteenth, Pittsburgh, with SWV, mint condition, like huge shows. Reezy, huge shows. And we got other joints. Tell him, he said, wait till we pull out the other joints. That's right, Reezy.
Yeah, right. Well, you like I said, you've been doing it long enough, and you also, here's the most important thing. You're singing from a blueprint anyway. You're singing hits.
Yes, sir.
So all you're doing is okay, get with the right writer if you can't pull it off.
That's right.
And write those type of songs. My slogan also is stop writing a song, write a hit, because you're going to need a hit, not a song. So, and there's plenty of people with songs out here, but they don't have them hits
No,
Back in the day, we used to just listen. It didn't even have to be loud, and it was a
come
hit.
on, brother. Come on, brother. Yeah, that's Jay Reese again. Him and his partner. Ryan, what up, Ryan? My guy, what up, bro? Him and his partner, Vic. You talking about a duo of songwriters? I mean, they work with KC, Little Mo. Like you have no idea who they write for. TLC. Like I know it's not about him, so I'm not gonna say keep flooding the ears about him. But that's my best friend, and he writes for a lot of superstars that y'all have no idea for. Like make a heavy check. I ain't gonna put it in. He do very well, writing as I do very well touring. You know what I mean?
But part of the writing skill
We don't have
is,
9 to 5s. You know
yeah,
what I
but
mean?
but part of the writing skill is how well you can get along with somebody.
That's true too. Yeah,
So
yeah,
once you conquer getting along with people and they cool with you,
yeah.
you're gonna go far.
Come on, bro. Come
You
on,
gonna go far, man.
come on, brother. Dynamic duo. And listen, just like my intruders, you see what we do, and I appreciate the respect you give us. Dean is on so he can hear you. You give us so much respect when me and you talk off of here. People don't know this is organic. This ain't no just me doing an interview with you. Man, Scarfo been talking for years. And when we do talk, we gracefully talk for a while. And the respect you give to my intruders is just beyond, humbling. And
Well, I'm a
Dean,
Philly guy, man. I better love some Philly.
yeah, Dean Morrow, Gil Morrow, Jimmy Chang, of course, the road manager. I brought him along, Leroy Glenn. So, like, we make it do what it do, man. 3 shows in 3 days, 3 different states. We got a week off, right back at it next week, and then the week after, and so forth and so on.
Oh,
Non-stop.
I know it's busy for y'all right now,
Yeah, yeah.
because everybody, when you think about it, everybody wants to hear the type of music that you're portraying. I was talking to somebody young earlier, and they was about like 22, 23. And I
Yeah.
was telling them, I was like, eventually you're going to love those songs that your mom and them love. The
Come on, brother.
older you get,
Come on, brother.
you're going to want that feeling, because the way they do music now, it's not such a great feeling.
Come on, brother.
So eventually you get older
Yep.
and
Yep.
you do the transition.
Reezy said, facts, Scarfo. See, you the man, Scarfo. You the man, brother. You got to get Jay Reezy on the interview. I know you will soon. Maybe it should be.
Yeah, no, well, it's about when he want to
way
come on
overdue.
here.
Right, when he wants to come. Yeah, he's always traveling.
Yeah, when he's busy. So if he's busy, I can't put nobody on if they busy.
Of course.
Because you know me, I get it done.
Yeah,
Your
show, we watched it. Your show, even last week when I was watching the board, they can really sing. I was very impressed. And Scarfo, I don't get impressed by these singers, man. They got to really be able to sing. I don't care about auto tune and all that. Everybody, teach his own. But that guy you had on last week could sing when I was tuned.
Zaheem.
Yeah. I was like, wow, like, you know what I mean? That guy, he really impressed me. And Reezy, I do not get impressed by a lot of singers. Impress me when you can sing on the microphone. Press me when you're to the stage. I come from the era, like, I come from real vocal Scarfo. I got to keep preaching that every time I talk, because that's what I come from. I don't come from hiding behind sound effects and different things. I mean, that's what it is. I come from getting on the microphone and, out singing them all. You know what I mean? On a straight microphone. I don't need no music or nothing like that. Y'all know what I do. I'm real damaging with the mic.
Yeah, well, but that came from your
era.
study. That was your study, as you went on.
But yes, my study did that. I studied all the greats. The Sam Cooks, the Bobby Womack, the David Ruffin, Teddy Pendergrass, OJs, of course, the Intruders, Temptations. I could go on for days. Blue Notes. These are guys I studied. And they really sang. And that's why I love the old school sound. Just sang, enjoy, sang.
Give me your top five greatest duets.
Woo! Nobody ever asked me that, but okay. That's tough, Scarfo, so I'm just going to go off head, okay? Because that was like a huge blow. Nobody ever asked me that question. Not a duet. Wow.
Duet.
So off head, I'm sure if I had time to think, I could think of others, but just to, all right off head, I'm going to go duets. I definitely got to go Luther Vandross, If This World Was Mine, with that, I forgot the girl he sang it with. Dang. But Luther,
I know you're talking about.
Yeah, If This World Was Mine. I got to go Marvin and Tammy.
Marvin and Tammy. Dean Merle knew that one.
I got to go Marvin and Tammy.
Marvin and Tammy.
Oh, wow, he said that.
Yeah.
I got to go, this is tough.
All right, look, I'm gonna help you out.
Well, it don't have to be oldies, so you're right. So
Yeah, it can be new.
yeah, I like Cisco. Is it enough? He sang that song with the girl, Dark Child, something like that. Yeah, Dark Child. Is it enough? I love that song. You know that one. Yeah, let's see it, Kurt. You know that one. So Dark Child, and then what's the other one? I love Broken Hearted, Wanye, Mariah Carey.
Oh man, that's a vocal exhibition.
And my fifth one would be Teddy Pendergrass and the Dean. You know the girl. Teddy Pendergrass did a duet with a female that was just out of this world, man. I wish I knew the name off here, but you
Feel the Fire. Was that it?
Feel the Fire. Feel the Fire. Yep.
Yeah, Feel the Fire. Man, they killed that record back then.
5 offhand because you know I could have thought a little more, but
was it Shaka Khan?
No, wasn't Shaka Khan.
It wasn't Shaka Khan.
Feel the Fire. Teddy Pendergrass.
Stephanie Mills.
Wow, that's who it was. Yep.
Stephanie Mills. It was Stephanie Mills. Yeah. Yo, they was every time you heard them sing. All right, I'm gonna go with some honorable mention just to calm your brain down. I thought what Mary J. Blige and KC did.
Oh man, see, I do love that one. See, but I couldn't think like you nobody hits me with.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you what might be the greatest. He got it right there. Rick James and Tina Marie.
See that? Ron,
Fire and Desire.
I expect the question, but that's a real good one, Ron.
Listen, I don't think nobody captured. They gave you power. Yeah, they did. I mean, Tina Marie was singing all types of notes.
Yes.
They was on another cloud when they wrote that record.
Well, guess what? If you was asking my top 5 greatest love songs by
all right, okay, since you done ran your mouth, now you gotta say it.
That's right. So top 5 greatest love songs for my
all right, here we go.
Mills. Of course, Teddy Pendergrass, Miss You, the way he cried that song. I mean, the way he poured his heart out in that song, cried. I mean, it was like, wow, that's one. Of course, Jodeci, I would go with, it's 2 of them, but I'm gonna go with Forever My Lady. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
that song is just like,
what? Let's take that back. If you were around when that record first dropped, that record was probably just it. They was on another planet when that one dropped.
That's all you wanted to sing to the ladies was that record. Yes, it was, my brother. Yes, it was. KC set the bar for Cisco to come do what he do, as we both know. KC is the bar setter of all that. Yes, Drew Hill and them came out and had more hit records, came out in a different era and had some better writers. But Jodeci set the bar, and they did all that. And of course, Cisco and them, they came with, oh man, Sleeping in My Bed. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, wow.
They had plenty of records, man.
It was a monster record. Beauty. I mean, you can go down the list. We know that.
Like,
wow.
You know what record that a lot of people don't talk about that I used to like? April Showers.
Yo, me and Kev Sanchez, that was our favorite song in school. Not Kev Sanchez with the beard. It's another Kev. Actually, his real name is Kevin Savage. We call him Sanchez.
Yeah.
Kevin Savage. We would sing April Showers all through Overbrook High School. April Showers. Then Tyree, God rest his soul. We started doing Beauty and all the other stuff by Drew Hill. So that was my thing. And you know me, I thought of the raspy guy. So in school, I was Cisco, KC, you know what I mean? And when I was doing the 90s stuff. So we love that stuff, man. Wow. Me and Kevin Savage would do that, man. It was beautiful. And then Tyree Smoke.
Or Dean Merle went back to Always and Forever. Always and Forever.
Classic Heat Wave.
He's always with you. Man. That was a straight melody record.
Yeah.
He didn't go up until the end, but even when it first come on,
them chords. Come on, brother.
Yo, they listen. You can't even compare. But still to this day, when you listen to Earth, Wind, and Fire, what they was doing,
come on, brother.
Them horns and the horn sections.
Anything you put on by them, anything, it's nuts. I'm like, wow. Any record you put on by them, they can get your party started and then slow it down and then pump it back up again. Groove Tonight, all them records. records. Like what?
But I ain't gonna lie, Ronald Isley and is that his brother on the guitar?
Yeah, it's his brother. Who's that? Reezy? It's Ron Isley and his brother. Yeah, that's his brother. I forgot his
Man,
name.
that guy plays that solo.
Yeah,
It's singing to you.
yeah, yeah.
The solo is singing.
Yeah. He's a master at that. I forgot his name, but yeah, that's his blood brother.
Yeah, that guy right there, man.
And we
Here it
can't
is right here,
forget
Ernie.
Ernie. And we can't forget, see, Dean knew everything. And we can't forget one of the greatest writers of all time. Some people say he's the top of our era, R. Kelly. Forget what he did in his personal life. There's nothing.
Oh no, R. Kelly got hits, man.
Man.
Everybody know that though. Like he was a musical genius.
Like, they can't mention him now because what you do in your personal life got nothing to do with. It's just like we see these sports players when they doing different bad things. Got nothing to do with what they're doing with their accomplishments.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But R. Kelly was great at hip hop and R&B.
A monster, bro. A monster.
But I'm gonna say this: it's great of the albums that he ever did. Mm-hmm. What Babyface did Babyface did for Bobby Brown.
Babyface is the greatest writer of all of them of our era. Reason vouched to that.
He said Usher.
Usher. No, he said Usher.
Yeah, they call him Usher.
Usher is the greatest, best writer in our era to me, and to a lot.
Yeah.
Who wrote more than Babyface? Come on, let's be realistic. In our era,
and he wrote a lot. Remember, Jam and Lewis did some damage too.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Yeah, Jam and Lewis.
Especially with that Janet Jackson stuff back in the day.
No, they did definitely. But Babyface, Whitney Houston. Man, you want me to go through the catalog? Woo. Babyface. Bobby Brown alone, but then Whitney Houston. Mariah Carey, Boys to Men. All the people who wrote for. Maybe we can go down the list, man. That's Babyface, man. You know what I mean? It was like,
greatest song from Whitney Houston to me was her first single, "You Give Good Love to Me."
You know
when I heard that record,
I'm with you on her top. My top two by her would be that and "Greatest Love of All."
Obviously, because during that time, her voice was brand spanking. See, it's crazy because I can go back to when these records dropped.
Come on, brother.
And I remember that particular song. That was my first 45 I ever bought.
Look at that. Go ahead, brother.
It was a 45. It wasn't even a whole record.
Wow.
And I used to go to the basement because that's where the record player was at.
Yeah.
And play that thing for hours. I was just amazed at the way she sung it, the way the music was. I mean, it was such a great written record.
When she came out, her voice was untouchable, man.
Untouchable.
It was untouchable. They know it. It was fresh. A lot of people still got Mariah Carey over her, but Whitney was just something fresh and different, man. And I really loved her, you know what I mean, vocally. And Mariah, of course, speaks for itself. You know what I mean? So,
Atlantic Star, Secret Lover. Ernest. Ernest done came back. Ernest, what you was on tour? You was just like Corey. You was on tour. Ernie's back again.
Yeah. God is good, man. Your show, man, it's just like wow, bro.
Because you know what, we can take.
Tears Saturday. Look, she said we brought them the tears. You're welcome, Sharon. We love you.
Oh, look at that! Look at that! They was crying.
Yeah.
You know what though? Brother, you can't tell me that I'll always love my mama. Say if your mom is not living, you can't tell me that song don't hit differently.
Yeah. And I lost, obviously, I lost both my parents, but to God's grace, I got to keep going. I had my sad moments, and I just keep.
Oh yeah, it's your motivation.
It's my motivation. You know what I mean? God is just, He keeps you going. If you follow Him.
Yeah, but you ever notice? Sometimes you go through the most horrific friendship that you've built with your family.
Yeah.
And sometimes you just get older and you're just not around them the same way.
Well, life.
And it's nothing like when you lose one.
Yeah, life.
You will I don't care if they had problems or whatever. It hits different when someone is no longer there.
From your own personal life
that you lived with.
Right. A lot of people don't understand that until it comes forefront to them. Many people tell you got to be strong, move on, which is all true. We know that. But when you lose that one that's your parent or your brother, your sister, woo, it's a different type of hurt, brother. You know
All
what I
right,
mean?
this is a tough question for you because it may not ever happen.
Go ahead.
All right, this is a good one though. Did you ever become emotional and cry at one event that you did, you sung at?
Well, guess what? This is why I keep glasses on for many different reasons. If I get emotional or I don't want you to see my eyes too much for many reasons, but I got emotional at many different events, especially when I sang the Always Love My Mama song all the time. When I sing that,
Oh yeah, it's gonna hit different.
I point up every time I'm singing that song to my mom in heaven, and many times water will be in my eyes, but you can't see it because I always wear glasses.
Yeah.
Many times if I had hurt, pain, past relationships, different things, and I sang certain love songs, oh yes, for sure, definitely.
Yeah. It's this one down south song. I seen Fantasia sing it at Ray Lewis's retirement weekend.
Which one?
Um
Fantasia, that's my best female singer too, so raw vocal, raspy. That's my best. That's my favorite.
Oh yeah, Fantasia gets it in. She's a get it in vocalist.
That's my favorite.
And remember, well, now who I think you should listen to too, because she's raspy, and that's Leandria Johnson.
I love Leandria. I do love her too.
She's another one.
Yep.
You give her the right song.
That's what she's going.
She's a soul pincher.
Go to work. She's gonna go to work.
Jasmine Sullivan and Brandy. There we go.
I love Brandy. Well, everybody know Brandy is the vocal, Bible. Jasmine Sullivan, she's an animal with it too. She's an animal too. Not my style of listen. Funny thing, and I don't really listen to them too much, but Brandy I will listen to a lot. Brandy is just a vocal instrument.
Wizard.
Females I listen to Fantasia and Brandy.
Well, you know what? It's weird because Brandy should be getting more love than what she getting.
Of course.
Because Brandy
everybody knows Brandy is a vocal Bible. See,
she is the truth.
Scarpa, people get real scared of real singers. You gotta understand that. Because you from the era I'm from, everything changed. It's a new watered down engineering musical thing where people get scared of real singers. So you know what I mean, and that's what it is. A lot of time, we're in a new era where everything is engineered and stuff. So it is what it is. You got to go with the times. But when they hear singers like a Brandy, hear them real singers like a Corey Wims, they know. I'm gonna say this. They know. It's like, wow.
Most singers are better off singing classic records. Because that might be the only way you can slide yours in there.
Come on, bro. That's right. See, I love you for that. That's why when I do all my solo shows, we already know it's 3 sides to Corey Wims. The solo side, the TSOP, the King of Hooks, all that stuff, and then True to side. So when I do my solo shows, I always give them original of mine. I give them a song I got with one of the rappers because I got 517 hooks. Why not? And I give them, a 90.
Oh, yeah.
I give you all, and then I give you an oldie. I give you 4 different styles to me when I do my solo shows. As when I do the Met Theater next month, and I do 15 minutes, I'm going to have all of that. Some Tyrese, I'm going to do Shame by Tyrese. I can link that. I'm going to do Shame by Tyrese. I'm going to do my original Wife You. I'm going to ask my brother Jay Reezy if he's not on tour to do one of the songs that we got together. Then I'm going to call a rapper and do one with them, and then I'm going to give you an oldie. That's it. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I always tell a story. I give all the sides of Corey Wims, all in one, when I get these type shows. So I got 2 big mega solo shows, Scarfo. Next month, June 26th, Met Theater, and then Pittsburgh, July 19th, and that's with SWV, Mint Condition, all of them. Like, it's a lot. Oh yeah.
Now is that with the Intruders or solo?
No, it's Corey. I said I got 2 big solo shows.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's going to be big right there. Right. Plus, that's a great introduction.
Come on now.
Because that's where you're headed with your new style. Your new style is really still giving them the vintage, lyricism, melodies, and
come on, brother.
And you're gonna learn, and you're gonna learn, what, when you go to those type of shows, because Coco's one of my favorite female singers too.
Come on, brother.
SWV first album, that's all you need to say.
Hold on.
And look, I'm So Into You was a hot record back then.
Facts.
And she was carving that record up.
Come on, brother. Come on, brother. I'm watching all you. I'm watching all this. They loving us on here. I'm watching. Don't think I'm gonna listen to you. I'm listening to you, and I'm looking on here networking like you. They loving
Yeah.
us.
Oh yeah, that's how you do it. You know what? Believe it or not, promotion stuff is fun to me. So that's
Mm-hmm.
why I don't mind doing it. I
Uh-huh.
like to constantly keep putting it out there. I like
You're definitely one of the best, brother. No, it
and
ain't.
and the thing is though, see, people can't cheat with me
Right.
because I'm a dude that really know hits because I was in the clubs playing songs too.
Come on, brother. Come on, brother.
And when it came to R&B, listen,
Mm-hmm.
if you know anybody down my way who they used to come to, I used to put hour long all slow songs.
Come on, brother.
They come get it.
Come on, brother. That's
So
why you the
that's
man.
my thing.
But Scarfo, one thing about you, you're a jack of all trades too. So I know you're giving me my props because it's mine of you, but I'm always gonna slide something back at you because you're a jack of all trades. So I respect and salute you as well.
I'm just a hard worker. I
You
don't
are.
mind working though.
No,
I don't
and that's
mind
why
working.
we respect you, bro. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. So because
Wait,
every time you hit me up, yo,
right?
I gotta come back on.
Come on,
I
bro.
said, what
Wait,
day?
wait. Now this is making me mad. I got my plug in on my iPad, but yet it wasn't charging. Now that's saying 3%. Do you want me to go on my phone? Would it take away if I go on my phone now, or it's gonna take away from?
No. You can just go to your phone.